Hello and welcome. Today, I'm going to help you find ways that you can improve your life. We're going to use a tool that I usually reserve for my clients, but I want you to find your joy. And in order to do that, you may need to focus in on specific areas of your life. Hello, I'm Carol DeChaine, your intuitive spiritual guide for practical matters and certified Marconics energy recalibration practitioner. How is your life going? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Somewhere in the middle, which is most of us? Do you need to shift a few things in your life to make it better? Or do you need to throw everything back in and start all over again? How do you look at your life? Do you look at the overview and get a feel? How are you feeling about it? Or do you actually look at individual areas of your life and see how you can change it? Perhaps the ones that you look at are the ones that cause you the most trouble, but the rest you don't even think about because you're okay with them. So maybe your job is annoying you, or not having someone in your life makes you want to do more and look more. The places to change in your life, you just need to be clear on what they are so that then you can take those steps to shift into things that you enjoy more, that will bring you happiness. Now, you may have to tweak things a little bit. You might have to find a new path altogether, but in any case, being more clear will help you get started in moving in those directions. Today, I'm going to take you through 10 different areas of your life. Yes, I know, 10. It might take a few minutes here, but that way you can see how you're doing in those areas. You will need a piece of paper or, your laptop or something, just so that you can take a few notes. And all you really need to take are the area of your life, and you're going to say 0 to 10, how much joy is this thing bringing me right now? So you come up with a number and the area of your life, and that's all you'll write down, unless you come up with other ideas that you want to remember, maybe areas of improvement, or maybe even ways to improve it that already occur to you. You will not be into a deep meditation because I want you to be able to open your eyes and write it down, but I will get you relaxed and focused on feeling through these areas. And by the end, I hope with this video that you're going to know how you want to, exactly what part of your life that you want to improve on, and so you'll be focused and ready to go. And speaking of ready to go, if you are, then sit down, keep that paper and pen or the laptop near you, but close your eyes if you're not driving, get comfortable, and let's go. Okay, first, take a deep breath and allow yourself to wind down. Relax. Allow yourself to release the tension in your muscles and allow yourself to stop that busy mind just enough so that you can refocus on how you're feeling about each one of these sections of your life as they come up. So first, we're going to focus on your career or your job. Look at your retirement possibility. If you already are retired, what do you do during the day? Because then you don't have a career anymore, right? Whatever you're doing during the day or your job, if you're working evenings, look at those. How do you feel? Do you have a long commute? Do you get up early and hate to get up early? How are the people you work with? How does that feel? If it feels like you love what you're doing, maybe you even feel like you're meant to do this, then maybe it's a 10. Or maybe you hate it. It's not even a decent paycheck, so you end up putting it down to the 0 or a 1 because you have one, but you don't love it. Wherever you are on that scale, and you open your eyes, write down career or job or day stuff, whatever you want to write down, and write down that scale of 0 to 10. And if there's anything that occurs to you about how to change it or what to do, then by all means, write that down as well. The second one we're going to get to in a minute. As soon as you're ready, you can close your eyes and focus in on your significant other. And I promise you don't have to show your significant other what you're doing, but you need to be honest with yourself. So where are you? If you see this person, is there anyone in your life, first of all? Because if there isn't, it doesn't necessarily have to be 0. It could be 10, because maybe you're happy not to have someone in your life. Maybe you need to be alone right now. Whatever the number is just for you to know. And maybe it's 0 because you do want someone in your life and you want to go out looking. But if you already have someone, maybe it could be any of those numbers. You could love the person, and it could be a 10, it could be a 0, it could be, then you need to look for someone else. It could be anything in the middle. Whatever's right for you. And again, when you open your eyes, write down husband, wife, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want to do to remember, and then write down that number from 0 to 10. Remember, we're just getting focus for what you want to change in your life. And if you have an idea, again, of what you want to do to either change or new ideas of what you can try to make it better, write those down as well if you're so inclined. And when you're ready, we're going to close our eyes and move on to number 3. Number 3 is family. It's everyone else other than your significant other. How do you feel? How close are you? There's your children, your brothers or sisters, maybe your in-laws, your parents, your grandparents. If you're lucky enough to have an extended family, maybe you have cousins galore, or you even have great-grandchildren. Whatever that is, how do you feel about that group of people? Is Uncle Bill just horrible because he complains and whines and you just can't handle him? I mean, is there some people that is normal that you have some issues with? But how close do you feel? How happy are you with either having them in your life or maybe not having them in your life? Feel into that number. How much joy do you get from your family? On 0 to 10, open your eyes and write down family and write that number down. On the 4th one, when we get there, I don't want to rush you. When you're ready, close your eyes and we're going to go into number 4, which is the bane of many people's existence because they don't care for it and they don't want to think about it. But do think about finances now. Money, investments, real estate, whatever you may have or not have. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much joy do you have? And I hate to say from your money, but from your finances. And sometimes it's how much safety do you feel versus how much joy do you bring? Does it bring you? But if you're looking at your life and you think, in the past I've had trouble, but right now I'm doing pretty good. And if you're there, then maybe you feel like it's a 10. But if you look at it again and you think, but I really would like to go on vacation more. I like to not worry about funds for extra things that come up. Then maybe you're not at a 10. Maybe you're at you're decent, 5, 6, maybe even 7, but you're not all the way up to 10. And if you're in horrible trouble with money, maybe it's 0. But be honest with yourself. Again, no one needs to see this but you. Look at the number that you're coming up with. And again, open your eyes, write finances or money, and put a number between 0 and 10. Number 5, when you close your eyes, it's going to be all about your physical health and well-being. And to me, that means how fit am I? But to you, it might mean something totally different. It may mean how well do you eat? How much exercise do you get? Not most people's favorite word. How healthy do you feel? Do you have diseases? Do you have aches and pains or arthritis? Whatever it is, where are you on that scale of how much joy do you feel when you move? Do you feel 0 pain, feel fabulous, healthy? Where are you on that scale on physical health and well-being? Again, the number's just for you. So when you open your eyes, that's number 5. You can either put physical health or just health, well-being, whatever you want to put, and then put the number next to it. And when you close your eyes again, we're going to move into number 6. And number 6 is spirituality or religion. Now, there's no judging on anything that you believe in. It's just deciding how happy you are and how much joy it brings you. Do you love and feel really connected to your source? Or do you love the fact you believe in nothing? Maybe you're totally happy the fact you believe in nothing, and that's a 10. It means your spirituality or religion, you may have 0 to other people, but to you, the amount of joy you have from not even dealing with this stuff is a 10, because you don't believe in man-made religion. Or maybe you have such spirit that you're either a Christian or you're Buddhist or you're something, but whatever it is, it feeds your soul and you feel great. Or perhaps you don't feel great because you feel uncomfortable in the one you've chosen or in not having anything. So whatever that number is, 0 to 10, it's what brings you joy, how much spirituality, religion in your life, or lack of it, brings you joy. And that's number 6. So if you go ahead and when you open your eyes, write down religion or no religion or whatever you want to write down, and then write 0 to 10. Along with, again, any ideas you have to shift it, to change it, to make it better. And then when we close our eyes one more time, we're on number 7, just 4 more to go. How about friends? On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy and joyous are you with the types of friends you have? Can you depend on them? Do you know for sure they'll be there for you, and no matter what? And you can call them and be there with them? Or do you feel like you're glad you don't have friends because you really don't need anybody? You're really great on your own. Most humans need friends, but you may need 1, and you may have 1. Or you may need like 20, because that's the kind of friendships that you need. So wherever you are on the scale, it doesn't matter to me. It matters to you. How much joy do you have from your friends? I know I have some wonderful ones, and I very much appreciate them more and more every day. So open your eyes and write down friends and the number next to it. And you may have some ideas on how you can find more. Or maybe get rid of the ones that you don't like because they're not bringing you joy. Then, when you're ready, let's move on to number 8. One that people don't think of as an area of their life so much. And Mary Morrissey calls this time freedom, but I'm just calling it time and scheduling. Because if you're looking at your time and how much time is scheduled, we have so much scheduled nowadays. So when you close your eyes this time, think about the kind of time that you spend. What do you have scheduled versus what do you love to do? Do you leave yourself time so that if you want to go see a movie, you don't go, oh, I can't, I have to do something else. I have to do this. Now that's fine, but you need to realize that you need to feed yourself as well with what you love to do. So if you are really happy, whatever it may be, with the scheduling and the way your time flows, then it's a 10. Go ahead and give it a number from 0 to 10. And when you open your eyes, write down time or scheduling or whatever you'll remember that this is about, and then put the number down next to it. One thing I did was it overlaps between this one and the next one, is I never had time to clean my house. So I hired someone. I am thrilled that this is the case because I have more time. And I don't have to do something I don't like to do. And number 9, physical environment. It makes my physical environment better and I don't have to do it myself. So if you look at your home or even your work, where you are, how do you feel about those places? Is it so cluttered that you hate it? Or maybe it feels comfortable to you. You like the clutter. Maybe it's very streamlined and modern looking and you have nothing in your house. But if you love that, then you're fine with it. You may hate it. It may be too cold for you. So look at those environments. Look at your home, anywhere where you actually feel like you're living there, kind of like work, home, anywhere you're there a lot. How does that feel to you? And give that a number between 0 and 10. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and write that number down, as well as you can put home/work or physical environment, whatever you like. We've reached the last one. So when you're ready, close your eyes. And I will save the best for last, because the last one is all about fun and leisure. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much fun do you let yourself have? Do you let yourself go on vacations, just find joy in the little things? Do you skip around and enjoy yourself on your free time? Or do you sit down and start working on your free time? How much fun do you allow yourself to have? If you schedule everything out on your vacation, for example, you may love that. That might be who you are. That might be me. But you might also love to do all things spontaneous. So whatever gives you that freedom and that fun feeling, that's what you're going for. How much do you allow yourself to have on a scale of 0 to 10? And that's the 10th one. So open your eyes, and in case you missed one, I'm going to list all 10 of them again. The first one is career or job, or if you're there during the day and you're retired, then it would be that one. That was number 1. Number 2 was significant other. 3 was family. 4 was finances. 5 was physical health and well-being. Sorry, I'm going a little fast. 6 was spirituality or religion. 7 was friends. 8 was time and scheduling, how much you do. 9 is physical environment. And 10 is fun or leisure. And once you gave those a number from between 0 and 10, after you're off this video, I want you to have some homework. I want you to look at those 10 items and the numbers next to them. Look at the highest ones. And then contemplate why they work for you and why they bring you joy. What is it about them that speaks to your soul, that makes you love what it is? After you're done with that one, then look at the bottom ones, the bottom 3 or 4 that are, maybe you have everything more squished in the middle and you don't have a lot of highs or lows, and that's a different kind of thing to look at. But if you have swinging wildly some 8, 9, 10, and some 0 to 3, look at the ones at the bottom and see what it is about them that doesn't match up. What brought you joy here and what doesn't bring you joy? Perhaps you need to add more from the higher numbers down into the lower ones. Maybe the spontaneity at work is 0 because it can't be, but maybe you can find a way to adjust it to make it a little better for you. Once you know what will work for you and what doesn't, you can start focusing on those areas of your life that you really want to shift, because hopefully this will give you some clarity as to where you do need to shift and where you're really happy with your life. It's not always so obvious, and I know I picked not all 10 of them were something you might normally look at, but I did that on purpose because I wanted you to have some extra pieces of the puzzle that maybe you normally don't think of. Well, I hope this has given you some thought, for food for thought, some clarity, and I know when I work with my clients, this is a starting spot for them to be able to find those areas of their life that they want to work on. And you don't need to jump and do all of them at once unless you're ready and you're really raring to go and you want to say, I'm changing everything. That's kind of what I did. But you don't need to do that if you're not ready. Shift little by little, one piece at a time to one of the items that you want to improve. Because if you do anything, you're going to make your life better in the future. And that's my wish for you. So thank you for joining me today. And I hope that if you'd like to hear more, that you'll click the subscribe button and you'll also click on the little bell notification. If you want to know more about me, you can check out my website at www.connecttojoy.com. And there you'll find information about Marconic energy, no-touch sessions and recalibrations, also about energy space clearing, and also guidance and coaching sessions. Thank you again for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.